Well, howdy, here we are back with now we're in number 9 video, and I left off the most important thing. My apologies when I said, why do we define these up here? The biggest reason is because Rx, Ry, Lx, Ly, we use these as global variables. It means they worked everywhere in the program. If I didn't define them here, and let's say I just put the actual numbers in right here, then I'd have to do it again in several other places. And so if I ever wanted to make a change, I'd have to change it in all those places. It's much easier to define them as global variables, so I only change them in one place. And those of you that have done programming before, I'm sure recognize that. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to add some more global variables. These are for the driving function. Ooh, boy. Which is the most complex one by a long shot. Okay, and again, I'm copying it from the program I have that's already running. Drop them in here. Okay, and again, gonna wait just a second. You want to pause the video right here again to get all this down and get it down right. So these are in uppercase and I'm called snake case because of the lower, a little underscore there. Because they're intended to be variables that never change. In fact, there is an opportunity to change them. I'll talk about that later. Change the max power or the speed constant, actually. Anyway, so freeze it right now. Make sure you get those. Now I'm going to move on now. And now we're back from pausing the video. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to add another helper function, and this one actually helps run the drive function. And again, I'm going to copy it from this one here. I'll explain it after I get it over there while you guys are working on it. And I'm going to drop it in right there. Okay, so what's going on here is the radio, the joystick, it sends information down through the radio into the pulse. And the actual number that it sends is somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000. 1,500, 1,500 is when the joystick is in a neutral position. And so if you push it all the way forward, the left joystick, for example, it'll go all the way to 1,000, down to 1,000. You pull it all the way back, it'll go all the way up to 2,000. 1,500 is roughly the middle. What this does is it gets the channel, it asks for a channel, then it, first off, it changes that, it essentially gets rid of the 1,500, makes it down to just a value between -100 and +100, so that the actual driving function, which is designed to use numbers like that, can use them effectively. And there's other ways we could have done it, but this is the way the fellow I was copying for this portion of the program, this is the way he did it, and it works, and it also makes some sense. So anyway, we're using this. So again, pause the video, get this whole thing written in, all the parts exactly as it is. Okay, and even these little comments over here, they will make sense as you go along. Okay? So again, pause the video. We'll go on here in just a bit. Okay, we're back now from pausing, and I'm going to continue on. We're almost done with this video. I need one more thing. Actually, no, I'm going to stop there. We'll go on to the next part. We'll start the drive function next, and it's going to be busy.